알루신 즐길겠네 아이네 좋아 훌쩍더와 아이네 좋아네 훌쩍한다 아윈마라 숨을제
These young men from the Gervin-Toga village team are preparing for the annual camel polo contest in El Shaddai Banner. The village is inhabited by 40 households who all live a relatively prosperous and happy life. However, around 10 years ago, they worried about bread and butter issues every day and didn't have the luxury of playing camel polo. The change is attributed to a young man named Autogen Batar. Batar was born in this village 33 years ago and grew up with camels and sheep. He graduated from the law department of a vocational college.
我就是从小爱好这是骆驼嘛，就是骑骆驼也是我自己的爱好，所以就是喜欢骆驼。
Living in the vast desert with a sparse population, herdsmen have to walk a dozen hours to visit the nearest neighbor. Therefore, they have depended on camels for transportation since ancient times. Over 10 years ago, the herdsmen here mostly lived by herding sheep. Due to the poor production and low price of mutton, they were caught in poverty and couldn't get out of it. After graduation, Batar spotted the opportunity in camel milk industry and decided to make an attempt. He returned to hometown and purchased 30 camels, embarking on a business venture. However, the fate betrayed him. Not a drop of rain fell in the village that year. The water, grass, and transportation cost him a lot. In the first year, 6 camels died. To make matters worse, the high wind ruined his camel pen. He went bankrupt.
自个儿家就是这个贫困户了吧，就是心里有个坎儿。这大学生毕业回来，弄成这种，这有点还怎么说法，就是有点坎儿，就是过不去啊。
China started its targeted poverty relief campaign in 2013 to encourage poverty-stricken families who have feasible venture projects. Local governments have provided much help. Batar was offered an interest-free loan of 50,000 yuan and 120,000 yuan in repairing his camel pen. The path was paved for camel milk production, but the sales channel became the stumbling block.
当时就是销路不好嘛，就是心里挺难受的。
Right then, the government invited a camel milk production company to collect the milk from his village regularly. By 2015, he has got rid of poverty and began living a better life. He even bought a used car for transportation. The annual income of his family reached 350,000 yuan in 2019.
光我一个人发展，就把嘎查的名字肯定带不出来吧？我就是觉得，这些人都带上，我就觉得大家一块致富的话就是好嘛。
And he realized that only when the village's camel milk production develops into an industry will it achieve a steady and sustainable development. So he started to lobby the villagers from door to door. In his hometown, camel merely served as means of transportation, and their milk was considered of little value.
原来的话， 驮呢是没人要，以前是没用啊，这是没用的，喂羊羔子的了。
More than that, most of the herdsmen lived far away and had to make a round trip for dozens of kilometers to deliver their camel milk. So none of them were interested in Batar's suggestion. Batar then drove his second-hand car to collect the milk and helped them to hand it over to the company. The company paid the villagers monthly. At the end of that month, Batar brought them thousands of yuan, almost rivaling their annual income. The herdsmen finally believed that this was a way to get rich.
这是真是我的宝贝啊！靠这个驮来致富。
To stimulate young people's interest in raising camels, Batar introduced camel polo and built a camel polo playground for the village. Gradually, all the villagers' enthusiasm for raising camels was aroused, but Batar was well aware that they couldn't rely on the company's purchasing forever. He had a greater ambition. Batar and his fellow villagers set up a cooperative, and he taught himself how to test the quality of camel milk. He hopes that one day his village can build its own camel milk brand.
아이네 좋아 흘저더와 아이네 좋아네 흘저한다 아윈 마라 숨을 제더와 아이네